Hey guys, what's up? This is TheShadowGamer, and this is going to be my Mass Effect Let's Play. So, the reason why I chose Mass Effect, it has a great storyline, great voice acting, and really believable characters, and I think all around it's a fun game to play, and it's a fun game to watch. So, if you don't know that much about Mass Effect, don't worry, I won't spoil anything for you. And if you do, just sit back and enjoy maybe some stuff that you haven't seen before. Because perhaps you played as Renegade or Neutral. Or you did Paragon, but maybe you didn't do all the Paragon choices. Or maybe I just went through them a little bit differently. Also, the voice acting in this game is so good. I will not be ruining any of the moments for you by talking through cutscenes or moments when I'm chatting with people. So, I'll just leave those there so that way you can watch them and enjoy them to their full extent. So we're going to start a new career here.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Yes, classified data. Kind of like the CIA or something.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Alright. So, here are the options to start a character as. We could play as the John Shepard, which is kind of a quick start, and it just has it all set for you. And then we could play as a character I've already created, but we will just do a new ID. And quick start is just kind of the same thing as before, and I will be playing as Femshep, because I think Jennifer Hale is a superior voice actress to everyone, even though the voice acting is so good throughout this whole game. So, yes, we will be Shadow here. Alright, let's start making our character. Right, we are connecting to the database, hopefully. At least I hope it works out. Yes.
Warning, data corruption detected.
Apparently this is not a very good military classified data, because it's all corrupt.
Please reconstruct profile.
Yes, reconstruct.
Confirm pre-service history.
Alright, this does your history before you were in the military, and so Spacer is your parents were in the military and you were always with them, and then you joined when you were 18. Colonist, your family was on a colony, everybody else was killed, and eventually you joined the military. Earthborn, you were kind of in gangs and stuff and extremely poor, and then eventually joined the military. So this one is more Paragon, which is kind of more the good, and this one is more Renegade, kind of more the bad. And this is just kind of neutral. So I'm going to do a complete Paragon run-through. I'll be doing all the Paragon options. So we're going to go with Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Okay, this determines what happened to you while you were in the military. So Sole Survivor is you went through some extreme physical and mental stress, and kind of were the only one who survived. Obviously, by Sole Survivor. Why am I telling you that? Haha. And then War Hero saved a bunch of people, so that's more Paragon, and Ruthless is you do anything to get the job done, which is more Renegade. So we're going to go with War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
Right. I have not given much thought to class, because it's kind of hard to choose a class. And I kind of want my Shepard to be a little bit different than everybody else's, so I'm not going to do Vanguard, because whenever I look at all the Let's Plays, they're almost all Vanguards. So, and I'm not going to choose Soldier, because that's just kind of boring and not that exciting. Engineer is a good class, it really helps, that way you don't have to bring somebody else with you, which is part of the reason why Sentinel or Infiltrator are also really good. And most of the time I'll also play as Infiltrator. I like sniper rifles, I kind of need like the zoom in factor to aim. I'm not very good at aiming. Didn't get to play a lot of first-person shooters as a child. So we're going to go with Adept, though, because I think it will be really fun to have some biotic abilities. And I have played through the game before, so I think we're going to choose assault rifles just to make the game go a little bit faster.
Confirm facial identification.
So everybody plays as the classic Femshep, and so I find that kind of bland. So we're going to make her totally different. We're also, you know, most people when they change her, they just kind of like change her hair, as if that changes things drastically. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I like that one. Really not liking any. This hair looks more like what her hair looks like in the third game, which I like her hair a lot better in that one. I like her preset a lot better in the other one. But I think we're gonna go with this awesome looking black woman, because she just looks really good, so I'm just going to edit a few things to change her head. Yeah, there's not very many. I don't really customize very often because there's not very many customization options in Mass Effect. It's not really detailed like in other games. So I think we'll leave the head. I'll change the eyes. I want her to have really dark eyes. I think they look better that way. Yeah, that definitely goes well with her face. Actually, we're gonna go back to head because I think no, not head. I know there's something about. Oh yeah, it's facial structure. That's where you get a scar. All right, let's cycle through these. There's one on her cheek. Kind of one on her eyebrow and her chin. Okay, this was kind of awesome. But seriously, how did someone, like, what? Did she get hit in the face with, like, a rifle? Like, what happened there? Alright, no. Yes, I like this one that goes over, like, the whole face. Makes her look super badass, like she really survived, like, a fight. Okay. What else? Her hair. Yeah, we're gonna change her hair because I hate this hair. We're gonna make her hair really dark. See, the hair options, best to view it from the side, are just kind of Like, you have a bun and ponies, and then sort of like that loose hair. And there's not very many hairstyles. Maybe we'll go with this one. I'm kind of liking it. Or maybe this one. I'm more of a fan of the short hairstyles. I don't know. I feel like if you were in the military, it would be a lot easier to have short hair. You don't have to worry about it. Like, if you're in a fight and then what if your hair gets in your face? That's just not going to work out. I think we'll go with this one. I really like how it looks. I think it looks awesome. Actually, we're going to change her eyebrows. They're too, I don't know, arched. Yeah, I like these. These give her a more serious face, which I kind of like because I think Shepard would be more serious. Yeah, okay, I'm loving it. Okay, let's get started.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Yep, that all looks good. Yes.
Identification confirmed.
Alright, I will be playing as veteran because normal is a little bit too easy, but hardcore is fine, but I just die more often. That's just boring for you guys. So yeah, all this is good. Subtitles are on, so let's get started. This is...
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
I love that. Just has such a dramatic build.
The Arcturus Prime relay's in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Shepard in her awesome N7 uniform.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters,
check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1,500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, so here we have our dialogue wheel, which is a great invention, I have to say, because in other games you have to read these big blocks of text to determine if it's aligning with what you want to say. But here it's just kind of short little sentences that you read really quickly, and they're in order of, their alignment. So the top is Paragon, and this is Neutral, and this is Renegade, and it stays that way throughout the whole game, so you don't have to worry about it, so you can just click on it and move the dialogue around really fast.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Alright, here we are on the Normandy, and these were some amazing graphics at the time. For 2007, this was top graphical quality. I mean, now in comparison, it's obviously not as great, but it's still pretty good. So, let's just chat with some of our crew members here.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Alright, let's go find the captain. Yes, so here's the Normandy.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Alright, let's talk to Navigator Presley and see what's up with him.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
So on the left is kind of more of an investigate option, and I will be going through all the investigate options so that you guys get the full story and the full experience.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Yeah, what is with that? We'll have to figure it out.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
So with these two, it's kind of similar to the other side, but it's more of an investigate option versus like ending the conversation option. So this is more Paragon and this is more Renegade.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Wow, everybody is really suspicious on this ship.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright, we will have to investigate about this Spectre because he's kind of suspicious and everybody's a little aware.
There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Including this guy. What is with everyone?
The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
So, there's our name. Normandy. Quite beautiful. And here's the galaxy map. Let's open it. Well, apparently I'm not the commanding officer. Oh, that's kind of sad. I would like to see the galaxy map. Let's chat with these people.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Man, who is this kid? He is just so excited to run it right into the action.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
They sound interesting.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Yeah, okay, well, that's strange. Also, seriously, this kid is so excited about things. I feel like he's like a kid who just got some candy or something.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, so that's it for this video. Feel free to like or comment or subscribe to my channel. Also, catch me next time for what is with Nihilus and what are we doing at Eden Prime. So, talk to you guys later.